Say, I will give you some stats. Nick Robinson with the threes went 4 for 4. That's it. No more stats. But anyway, Nick did a good job. And, first couple drives, offense could not get it in the end zone. And then the third time around, the third rack, I think the offense, one scored. I think the two scored as well. Short yardage, offense did a really nice job. Third medium, third and long, it looked like the defense got the best of that drill. When we took the ball in the red zone, offense found a way to get it in the end zone. And then had a couple two-point plays. I don't remember exactly. I think that was about a wash, but I'm not exactly sure on that. But those are some of the situations that we hit. We hit a 1-minute drill before the half type situation. The defense, I think, knocked them out both times. One was 3 and out. I think the other one was, they might have got to midfield, started on -30. So the defense did a good job in that 1-minute drill. So with that, I'll let y'all ask any questions you want to ask.
Based on the all three quarterbacks getting reps this time, from what you saw, do you see cutting that to 2 guys based on what you saw today?
I really don't know. I mean, I'm walking away from the practice. I feel like I know less about what to do than going in. That's just my first impression of that. I will, we will watch the film. We'll make a determination. Obviously, we've had, I guess, 17 practices, 18. I don't know how many we've had. So there's a lot of things to start making some judgments by, how they perform at this point. So is it time for racking them right now? I don't know, but we'll watch the film, and Coach Schottenheimer and I will have a nice discussion on what we think the next course of action is, and we'll just see.
Is it frustrating in a sense that it hasn't, you say you haven't come to a clear decision? Is it frustrating from your standpoint?
A little bit. I mean, I'd like to know and have peace. And I'm waiting for some peace. And when I make big decisions and I have a little time to make it, my goal is to, I like to pray about it. I like to think about it. And then I like to have some peace that, hey, this is the right thing to do. And I don't have that peace right now. So it's I'm a pretty patient guy, but it's starting to, the clock's ticking.
You've had a lot of big decisions over your career as a coach. How does this one stack up as far as?
It's a big one. It's a big one, and a lot of times I got a feeling it's going to play out on the field in games. It might be that the first guy that goes in, plays his tail off, and we have peace then, and maybe that doesn't happen, and we're like, maybe we should let another guy have a chance. And I've always said, if there's a big gap between the number 1 guy and the 2 guy, there's probably a little more grace for that 1 guy. But if it's like this, and the guy who starts out, if he struggles mightily, maybe you make a change. But I've not been a guy. I've never been a quick trigger, pull a guy out of the game kind of coach, because I've played the position and I've just seen guys working through things that they have to work through. It's just part of the process of becoming a quarterback. And so my goal is not to be, a quick trigger by any means, but we'll be watching every play and observing how things are going, and who knows how it's going to end.
I mean, this is a little bit of a leading question, but is it harder and harder to foresee there being a number 1? This is definitely the guy for the starter.
Well, we're gonna have. I mean, is there a chance that we have 2 guys that rotate some reps? There's a chance that we decide that. I don't know if we will. I'd rather not do that. But if that's what if we're just stumped and we don't know, we're like, all right, let's play some ball and just see what happens out there on the field. We did it in 2001 with Green and Corey Phillips, and Green played exceptionally well that day, and that really solidified his starting position at the time.
How is the rest of the offense able to block out the quarterback battle so that they can focus on what
I don't think they're thinking about that. I really don't. I think they're just used to everybody kind of rolling in and out of there. I think they know they gotta work on their own assignments and things that are important for them to have success at their position. And I don't think there's a clique over here saying, man, it needs to be him, or it needs to be him. I think if you gut level asked each one of them, they might have, I think it would be a broad opinion of who they think should be the guy.
I mean, at least through their performances in camp, is it reminiscent to Corey and Green from 2001?
I can't remember that far back. Well, it was a situation where we weren't sure. We just weren't sure, and right now, right this minute, I'm not sure. Coach Shotty may feel different. We may feel different after watching tape today, too. But I'm sure they're in there right now getting started, so let's hurry.